now, and it will really be noticeable tomorrow. I'll show you in 10 minutes.
New polling data is showing a shift for popularity among Democratic presidential candidates. Quinnipiac University released its survey today showing a positive turn in the campaign for Joe Biden. According to the poll, the former vice president is leading the field of Democratic candidates with 34% of support. Three other candidates are also in double digits. Senator Elizabeth Warren is standing with 15%. Senator Kamala Harris saw her support drop by 8% to 12%, and Senator Bernie Sanders is at 11%.
Democratic candidates traveling to Detroit this week for 2 nights of debates. Chief political correspondent Scott Thuman explains why the Detroit area could be a difficult test for the candidates.
It is a city that has struggled mightily over the years. Just a decade ago, Detroit had by far the worst unemployment rate in the country. And though in many ways it's in the midst of a resurgence, there's no easy street here. For candidates, it won't be easy either. They'll have to prove they understand the problems and have realistic solutions.
If you're a Michigander, you're looking at your lot in life, you're looking at the economic opportunities that you have, or maybe the lack of economic opportunities that you have, and you're looking for more, and you're looking for the person who can deliver that. Once again, not just pander.
It is so great to be back in Michigan.
It's something presidential candidates who've won here have done, often focusing on the lifeline of automotive jobs.
In Detroit, I halted government mandates so that we can get Motor City revving its engines again.
And gave folks here reason to believe better days are ahead.
If there's one thing that you can take to the bank when talking about Detroit, is that Detroit always comes back.
Race relations are just as paramount in a city that's roughly 80% African American. So candidates' histories and policies like Joe Biden's new criminal justice reform plan will be tested.
The black community is the base of the Democratic Party. It's not the progressives or the far left or what have you. It's African Americans. Being able to talk to those voters, get their support, is going to be crucial.
And because the issues here can apply across the country, some believe a strong Detroit showing can also show the road forward. It can also be a weeding out process. There are still 25 Democratic candidates in this race, but only 20 made it to the stage here, and it'll get even harder to qualify for the ones after this, so the pressure is on. In Detroit, I'm Scott Thuman.
Today's online question of the day asks, how would you characterize the Democratic Party right now? Your options are not liberal enough, too far left, or just right. You can vote by going to fox11online.com/question and click on today's date at the top of the page. Most responders so far have said just right at 62%. The Wisconsin Badgers are preparing for the upcoming football season.
And today they learned eventually they're going to be taking on a team that's won 17 national championships. Up next, we'll tell you who that opponent is and why it's one to put on the calendar.